Hey, well, I finished up this concasse. I just wanted to let you know that Chef Life Radio is launching a new show, The Line Check. It's a weekly show, 10, 15 minutes long, redefining culinary leadership with the hashtag The New Kitchen Culture. And it's about giving you the skills and mindset for personal and professional success. Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Knives down, aprons off. Chef Life Radio is on the air. The last table is served, the station is broken down, everything's labeled and put away, your inventory is complete, and now it's time to meet me on the back dock, where all the most important meetings are held. Take a deep breath and enjoy a job well done.
Oui, chef!
At ease, kick off your clogs, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Welcome to Season 2 of Chef Life Radio. We're going to be doing 2 shows a month for the next 5 months, and then I'll be spending the rest of the year recording interviews for your Season 3. I'm your host, Adam Lamb, and this is Chef Life Radio, a monthly podcast dedicated to you, the culinary professional. We are focused on facilitating change in our current culinary career culture and giving you the tools to ensure your success in the kitchen and at home. We at Chef Life Radio believe that working in a kitchen should be demanding. It shouldn't have to be demeaning. It should be hard, just doesn't have to be harsh. We believe that it's possible to have more solidarity and less suck it up sunshine, more compassion and less cutthroat island. We believe in more partnership and less put up or shut up, more family and less fuck you.
But I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd.
Here, let me pour you a glass of one of our favorites here on the show, Highland Brewing's Daycation IPA. Light, hazy, fruit forward with a clean finish. Just what we need right about now. Kick back for a second and let me tell you why you should listen to this podcast and why you should let me be your guide. I started my 30-year career in the dish pit and worked my way up to executive and even corporate chef.
Jackass!
And along the way have coached and mentored hundreds of culinarians who went on to be successful chefs in their own right. Now, that might be nice for a press clipping, but the real reason you should subscribe to this podcast is that during my career, I've had some pretty high highs as well as some crushing lows. I have made every mistake in my career and found ways to pick myself up again, take responsibility for my fuck-ups, and learned the hard way so you don't have to. This show is not going to be about me getting some emotional buy-in from you, commiserating about how the deck seems to be stacked against us, or how management has the upper hand, or all the time we miss being home with our family or friends. Nope. If you thought this was going to be a meme-driven program about how stupid or lazy the front of the house is, or how no one seems to appreciate just how hard you have it, guess again. This is not going to be about patting each other on the back, trying to make each other feel better about shitty situations. Although, sometimes, this show just might provide you a little kick in the ass, just like I had to kick mine a couple of times in my career. Paul Bocuse once said that it is our duty to give meaning to the life of future generations by sharing our knowledge and experience, by teaching an appreciation of work well done and a respect for nature, the source of all life, by encouraging the young to venture off the beaten path and avoid complacency by challenging their emotions. This show is always and ever going to be about positive strategies, critical thinking skills, and gaining a new perspective that can support you to own your career trajectory so that you'll never, ever think or act like a victim again. How do I know this? Because for a while in my career, I gritted my teeth and battled every day with myself, my coworkers, and even with some of the guests. And as my body broke down, I had to consider if the problem was with all of them or with me. Yep, you guessed it. I was the problem. Well, not exactly. I wasn't the problem. My attitude, or really my perspective, was. And before anything else could change in my life or my career, I had to change that in the most fundamental of ways. And it worked. I'm now more happy, more fulfilled than in any other time in my life. And if my mess is my message, brothers and sisters, tune into this show every month and let my guests and I hip you to how you can do this too. Consider the conversation I had with a chef not too long ago. It seemed he wasn't really motivated in his career and seemed to be drifting, and as his wife put it, had completely checked out. So we sat down, had a real heart-to-heart conversation, and I finally asked him, what is it that motivates you? Like, what is your end game? And immediately he came back and said, my kids. They're at an age right now where I want to be present. I want to be home to tuck them into bed. I want to be there to wake them up in the morning and take them to school. For me, success is being a present father. Now, that shut me up for a while because really, in my life, work came first. My family was always second. And my children will tell you, although they think I'm a great father, I know for a fact that I could have done better. I could have been present for them more. I could have been consistent more. I had to really recalibrate my definition of success after this conversation. So no matter how you define success in your culinary career, I want to help support that. That's why you should listen to Chef Life Radio. And consider finally that this is just some stuff on a plate. None of it really matters. It doesn't define you as a person or make you any more special or less than anyone else. It's just a dance that we're engaged in, so we might as well laugh and enjoy every bit of it, even the crappy parts, while we're doing it. Or didn't you know that the purpose of your life should be to enjoy it? Stand tall and frosty, brothers and sisters. Until next time, keep well and do good. Subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. And I look forward to seeing you soon.